Yes, it is. Oh, whoa.
402.
How
Gotta fix that clock.
How's Andrea?
Easy, how are you?
Any public comment period? Anything? We're gonna probably go to that, once we do the marketing presentation. Okay, not at this moment.
How's Andrea?
Any public comment period?
Oh, delayed that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right.
They gotta make that 5 seconds.
Usually I have to mute one of my mics. My computer mic is good, but then I mute my other mic.
Yeah, that's what I just did too. There's a 20-second delay, so don't get all
Okay,
trying to.
we're new at this.
So what are we gonna do?
Minutes or next?
Oh, I didn't know if I did walk anything or,
Oh, no, that's gonna happen,
After.
after voting.
okay. Everyone have a chance to look at the February twenty
Yep.
twenty-four?
I make a motion to approve them.
Second, all in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Okay, so the next part for executive session. Whoever makes the motion, just read that first bullet point under item 3.
Mhm.
OML is open meeting law. I just want to make sure that we're stating on the record why we're entering into executive session.
Have a motion for executive session.
I make a motion.
Second.
There's law section 7, subsection 105, part F, regarding the financial history of particular corporations that have applied for micro enterprise assistance funding.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're now in executive. Opposed, carried. Okay, we're gonna vote on, Black Bear, your motion to,
Go ahead.
I make a motion in the amount of 22,809.90. For
second,
the
that?
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed, carried.
Okay, let's just make sure that the motions have something on the record that we're authorizing X amount for microenterprise.
I make a motion to grant 22,809.90 for the micro grant to Black. It's called
Black Bear.
Black Bear Lodge. Not as good as you.
Did you second, Stan?
Second.
Second,
Yeah, I second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, carried.
Thank you.
Judy Ryan. We have a motion, for funds for that?
Third Water Herbs LLC.
I'll make a motion to grant Stirred Water Herbs LLC 23,799 the micro enterprise there.
We have a second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried.
Excellent. Good. That concludes voting. So people need to duck down. It's good. We're gonna bring Mark and Sherry.
There you go. Thank you.
You ready for your vote?
Well, legislators. Well, how are you? Good, how are you? Good.
Looking forward to hearing about all this excitement.
I know.
It's not just all fun and games that comes out of this office.
Okay.
Cal.
Well, it's a lot of money that comes out of this office.
That too, right. 5 here.
Yes, we are.
Hot mic.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Terry, behave over there.
So I'm gonna be doing the driving while Mark is doing the directing. Let's just say that. But in the meantime, though, I do have some samples of what we've been working on. You guys can share it all, but we're gonna touch on, well, you can pass them around. That's our build success flyers for Caro and Greenville. Right around that way. Yes, they are. Here's also, I printed this out, 2 ideas of our building a business. Yeah, they've been around for quite a few years, actually, so.
Sure, you've seen the Carol, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna get all the numbers out of the way first, because this is just the boring stuff, but the good news is that we have a common branded site experience now for 3 different websites that we started building back in, well, the first Buy and Green site was established in 2010 or
Yeah,
something like that,
yeah.
but really got down to business in 2016. But we've started optimizing them for organic web search. So We have kept the 3 domains because they have such rank and authority on Google that they just show up without having to pay for advertising when people are Googling the topics of those particular pages, because we've been doing that virtually every month since 2016, okay?
Now what are you doing?
We're trying to share the screen to the public on YouTube.
Let me just check with Tori because she's looking. Are you seeing it now, April, or what?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I see.
Okay.
so, you know what, there's a delay,
But that's fine.
big time, so. All right, where are we?
I'm gonna move that little turn
There
up
we
the
go.
volume thing out of the way, so
Yeah, you might want to X that out of there.
Who's next?
you can just exit out. Okay, so even with the.
Oops, sorry, Mark.
Even with the point where fewer and fewer people are accessing web pages, they are doing a lot more on social media and a lot more on their phones especially. So we've optimized our websites to be able to be well displayed on the phone. We're up 16% in total visits year over year, which is great.
Come on. We'll get
And-
there,
Okay,
you're right,
we were there.
all right.
Okay, so we're also our social media platforms. We have a Buy in Green Facebook and Instagram platforms. We have GCEDC Facebook and Instagram. We also have a Green Government Facebook page. And 2022 to 2023, we're up 6%. So that's good. With room to do better. This year, these are the ebook downloads, and we have been in market with ebook downloads since 2016, and they all have to deal with a specific topic. Our library now includes how to start a business in Greene County, or starting a small business in Greene County. We did a stint where we're starting a microbrewery in Greene County, and Greene County's the time is right to start a micro distillery in Greene County. We've done emerging markets, position for growth in Greene County, and then most recently, starting an online business in Greene County where we're seeing our connectivity, our broadband efforts are really coming to fruition. So you can work from anywhere. Why not work from a place you love? And you'll hear that again. We're up 12%. We've now have a database of just under 11,000 people that have downloaded our ebooks that we correspond with through newsletters and with information outreach. So these are the newsletters. We have Positively Green, which
There is,
every one of the legislators should be handed a hard copy before they walk into the monthly meetings.
I have some printed out here for this month, if
Okay.
anybody wants it.
We have a consumer e-newsletter. We have one that just targets Greene County businesses with just business specific information. And we have one for perspectives. That's anybody that has downloaded an ebook from any of our sites. So there we go. 2023, we've got a little under 2,400 total subscribers for Positively Green. Little under 1,300 consumers that are now those are opt-in, so they want to be able to read the ebook or the email. We have 857 Greene County businesses subscribed, and at last look, I think that there were about 1,100 businesses in Greene County, so that's not a bad percentage. Okay. And we have over 10,530 opt-in subscribers, people that want to see our stuff that have downloaded ebooks, okay? So we were up 12% on Positively Green year over year. The real thing to look at here, though, is that the open rate. How many times do you get an email, e-newsletter, and you just don't open it, right? The average open rate for a subscribed newsletter in the benchmark advertising is 3%. Positively Green has an open rate of 49%. The consumer e-newsletter rose 1%, and year over year. The businesses is about a third of them opening and about a third of the perspectives opening. So they're still way above the industry standards. But what I'm really impressed with is the reads. When you look about total reads, that's another metric that I can look at. our content is really kind of engaging folks because we're up 24% year over year on Positively Green, 30 on consumers, 39 on businesses. And our perspectives, the ones that we're trying to attract to come here, are up 44% year over year. So that's encouraging. What's driving the people wanting to come to the website? We promote Greene County success stories. We do one every month. And people are very interested in finding out more about a local business that has succeeded and the community that they've succeeded in. This one was done on Red Star. This is just one that I happened to grab. But if we look at what it is, you can go ahead, Tara.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Over 11,500 reads of the success stories last year. And that's 15% year over year. And like I say, we do those every month. So anybody has a business that wants to be featured or anything like that, just have them reach out to Terry or James or me, and that's fine. Another big traffic driver is our virtual main streets that we initiated a while ago. We're now supporting with a newer technology called Reels that are deployed on social media. But these are actually 360 tours of various communities. So if you go here, we talk about, this is Wyndham. Go to the Catskill Mountain Country Store, Tara. And so you can watch a little video, we do a little intro. I don't think you got your volume up, but that's okay.
Old furniture in the stores, place for great foods.
And so we got watch these videos.
The old school kids games are a special treat.
And then you can go inside and right at the bottom too.
Yeah. Yeah,
There you
we're
go.
getting there.
There you go. And you've got a virtual walk around, so you can see everything that's inside the business.
We have a lot of these out, but it's quite time consuming and
And people are much more
now.
They did very well.
Yeah,
But,
and we
they-
still
they-
promote them heavily, so.
And they're still, but people are doing a lot more engagement on Reels. And then again, how many times when you're on your social media feed, do you just swipe without liking and or doing anything and say, oh yeah, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. So that drives what we have. You can go ahead and go forward. There you go. We did have over 3 million impressions. It was presented to over 3 million people. And the really interesting thing, can you go back a little?
Sorry.
What were people really interested in last year? Village of Coxsackie was absolutely over the top. And, it has to do a lot with the revitalization that's going on down there and the new builds and stuff. But it was a real, people were searching that more than the mountaintop destinations, and more than Catskill, which we really thought were going to be higher, but that's okay. This is what we're doing now. These are reels. They range from 15 to 30 seconds, and they're meant to tell a story. Let's go take a look at them. They're very,
Yeah.
very engaging. We're getting a lot of traffic from them. Let's go down and I want to see, let's go to Get Baked. That's a longer one, but this was one of my favorites.
Get baked.
It'd be a little edgier.
Where is it?
It's one of the first ones, so it's way down.
Oop.
We do 4 of these a month, so
Hang on.
I'll get there. There you are. I think it's behind your green bar.
Hang on. Whoops, it is, you're right.
There you are.
Oh, hang on a minute. We'll figure this out.
So
Turn this down.
we have C&D, we have Red Star. There's Cheyenne. And delightful place, yeah. This is right around Valentine's Day, so she had her kind of naughty cookies out.
Let's see.
So
what
we
other-
focus on communities, there are series that may go on. We have like Athens has great taste. We have 3 on that. Right now, we're doing a series called Hidden in Plain Sight, where stuff that's maybe a little off the beaten path. shop on the mountaintop, all of these different types of things, of subjects that are basically enticing people to find out more about the communities.
Do you guys want to see any other ones in particular?
Show them the bread one, that's kind of cool.
Why are you pulling up all the ones that?
Bakery.
Oh, I don't know.
know.
This is a guy by the name of Dan Kirkus that has,
Yeah.
this sourdough is like 35 years old. It started. Oh, I don't know. And then we always follow up with the location as to where it actually is, pin it to that location and then have people be able to share and follow it around.
All righty.
And then we always follow up with the location as to where it actually is. This is our traditional advertising, whether it's in print or on digital. Believe it or not, and I've got to give a big shout out to Sylvia Hatzenkamp at Porcupine Soup. They have driven an awful lot of traffic to us. We run an ad at the footer of every issue, we change it up. Like for instance, this Easter ad is a one that's on a Porcupine Soup ad. There's a Valentine's Day one up there. But that links to our pages that are doing the consumer promotion pages on Buying Green, and it's driven a significant amount of traffic. And they're very affordable, so we love them. And then we do every year a specialized jingle, which is my guilty pleasure, where we take a recognizable Christmas tune and I transpose the lyrics, and then I work with my friend and colleague John Meredith at Greenville High School with his wonderful music technology department to orchestrate and record and produce the spot that runs online, but also is on air at the Cat and RIP 97.9. And Jay Fink has been a wonderful partner over the years. He interviews us and also always gives us extra ad play. And I'm trying. This one was that was Winter Wonderland, I think it was. You love it when you buy green. This is our business attraction targeting. These are ads from the Guide magazine that we want to have in the hands of people that are especially visiting mountain towns. And again, the campaign this year for the Guide was you can work from anywhere, why not from a place you love? And talk all about that. The QR code can be scanned, takes us to the appropriate page to be able to get more information on the website. And our this is an example of an ad that we do with the Green County Chamber Publications.
This one right here.
No, this one over here.
This one,
Those three are the Guide.
I should know that.
Then this is an ongoing program we started last year. I'm going to continue through this year. Build success in, and whatever particular community we are focusing on. And this came as a brainchild idea. It was supported by Harry Lennon and Sherry to start with Carol. And we sat down and looked at all the different things that we could do to talk about what their goals were as to where they wanted development, where they wanted new business to come in. So we've got Main Street locations. We talk a lot about anchor businesses, and we talk about infrastructure. And so you've got Main Street in Carroll or multi-use sites. And again, the QR code drives to the town landing page on the EDC site, where they can request more information and find out more. We've got that one in market, and the next one, we also have Greenville, a little different. Greenville's got a much, doesn't have such a consolidated Main Street downtown area. But they do have a strip, and they are a bedroom community to Albany and to other areas. So it's more about a lifestyle and being able to get to and from places easily.
And we're also working on Durham now,
We are working on
Yeah.
Durham right now,
so.
and then Hunter will be next.
Do we have a timeline for the other towns?
We are systematically working on it. We're basically waiting on people to reach out to us saying we want to do something like that. So if Catskill is interested in.
Well, you got 3 Catskill legislators.
Yes, I did.
Out of 14.
Yep,
So
We know who
we
supports it.
definitely would like something like that.
absolutely.
That's
Okay.
why we're here.
Well, okay, we will get you on the list. That's all good. This is the,
latest and greatest thing that we have going.
this is actually the latest thing that we're doing. I just came from recording our latest podcast with our colleague Thomas Boomhauer, who is a young younger guy with a history master's degree who's got a passion for Greene County history. I'm like the older uncle with a passion for local history and local lore line connection to the area. I've also hoping I'm making my mother's memory happy by taking her place on the Greene County Historical Society, which is now so involved in that. But we came up with this idea. Terry actually came up with the idea for the vehicle, which is podcast. Nobody's doing podcasts. Everybody likes podcasts. But no economic development department, corporation, whatever entity is actually doing a podcast series. And I was having dinner one night in Seconds in Athens, and I was sitting next to this couple, and they were from New York, but they had a second home in Athens, and we got talking, and the woman said to me, "You know, Greene County is the best kept secret. You know, there's just nobody knows about it, and it's so awesome up here and all that." So we titled the podcast "Best Kept Secrets of Greene County, New York: Letting the Catskills Out of the Bag." It is available on all the podcast platforms. We have currently 2 in market, one that was just sort of kicking it off with an interview with James and Thomas and I. Red Star was our second one. We just recorded Sarah Gray Miller at Unquiet and Ravish Liquors in Cooksaki, and I tell you, she was a national. She is telling the story and promoting all the business community and how welcoming everybody is and what's going on in Cooksaki right now, and just went absolutely bonkers. So we have, I think the next thing that we're trying to do on our hit parade for that production wise is to get up to talk to a multi-generational business. So that would be Dave Catchman at Last Chance Cheese up in Tannersville. Any ideas from the Catskill legislators who would want thinking about a Catskill location for best kept secrets? Happy to consider that. There we have some ideas, but wanted to get up on the mountain since we did a valley town, a river town, go to a mountain town, come back down to the town of the river or the valley.
And you have to come up with the secrets too, you Catskill legislator.
So that's
Who's
basically what
buried
we
where?
do is we talk about the origin
We don't want to
story.
go into that. Where the bodies are buried.
That's basically it. This was a huge success, and kudos to James and his team on all of this. We came up with the idea to brand the micro enterprise assistance grant program that James was able to procure the funding for as multi-grant money for logistics, for utilities, logistics, technology, and inventory. And all the work behind the scenes and the hard work is starting to pay off, and we get some photo ops. And this was the first check presentation. And there are more to come. 16 applications received so far. A little under 210,000 in approved awards, and a little under 50 to disperse.
That's now,
Little-
that's now 255, 0.
Right?
That's all.
Yeah, we're done.
It's done?
Okay. First round.
It's done. First round is done, in the books, complete. Okay. So you can go to all 3 of these, Terry.
There you go.
So our strategy remains to be on a 3-legged stool of consumer engagement, business attraction, and community promotion. So what we're trying to do is engage consumers to support local businesses by identifying who they are and writing engaging stories, featuring them in their newsletters, doing reels, all of that sort of stuff to drive consumers. But then engage that database of over 10,000 that we have, people that have downloaded an ebook to want to come here and to start a business. And the more solid things that we can have to promote that about what type of business is desired by a community, what are the opportunities there? That's all part of that Build Success program. But that is what the cornerstone of our business attraction. And then community promotion serves both sides. Okay, we're promoting the uniqueness and the fact that no matter where you want to live, in the mountain, in the valley, by the river, and we're actually doing a campaign called What Greene County Community is Right for You. It's kind of an online quiz thing. But that is all about promoting the differences, subtle differences, and the common community of the Greene County communities as we have. Okay. So our consumer engagement promotions, we're gonna, continue on. We have a full calendar that starts with winter and then features Valentine's Day in winter and then goes to spring and Easter. There's a feature of Easter within the spring promotion. We organize all of the businesses that are possibly connected to something people would want to do to shop in or to have an experience in that season into a landing page on Buying Green so people can see what they would like to do, what they'd like to experience. And then that goes to moms, dads, and grads, summer, back to school, fall harvest, and then
Holidays.
holiday, which is the big spend. That's what we put a lot into there. We have successfully implemented the Greene County Economic Development umbrella brand, which you see in the upper left-hand corner and across all of the websites. So now everything looks like they all belong to the same party. And we're putting that throughout, positioning that as a combined gateway to whatever you need in the programs that the EDC offers. Okay. And our Build Success, Build Success in, we've talked about that. You've got some examples in front of you. Those are going to be done systematically, community by community, and we'll line them up and put them together as they come along. We also can specialize a little bit in that. So once we've got a Build Success thing in market, I'm talking with Sherry earlier today about the fact they've got a specific building with a specific business that they'd like to target and specific offer to put that person in that space. So we'll be working with that to promote that. What Greene County community is right for you? I'm going to start with a 5-question quiz that's just like, what do you like to see when you look out your window? A view of the mountains, light on the water, or colorful fields or something like that, right? So each one of those stack ranks against one of the communities in Greene County, and that will deliver a result. And a stack rank those two. So maybe if you like a view of the mountains, maybe you should be in Carroll, but you might also want to look at Durham. If you want water, you might want to look. Maybe you want to be in Catskill or Athens and so on. Well, it's a way for us to engage with new people to draw them into coming here to explore. So it's definitely a business attraction, but also very much on community promotion.
And Mark, where is this specifically? How is it sent out there?
This will be deployed. It's still being developed right now. It's not in market as of yet.
Okay,
It will be deployed through social media advertising because that's our most effective.
okay,
But we'll also have links in some of our other advertising. So we may have a QR code and a print piece that people
okay.
can scan. We'll definitely use organic social posts as well as just
Are you
advertising.
just in New York?
So our basic target market, because of where we've been most effective,
Mhm.
okay, is a 50-mile radius of New York City,
Okay,
okay? The
Which is Jersey, Connecticut,
right,
so.
and the old adage, money comes up the river, has never been more true.
yeah.
And also, people don't travel south.
No,
They, for whatever reason.
yeah,
We've run over the years, we've run some stuff in Albany to try and get shoppers and stuff like that to come down. No, it's all about coming upstate and then seeing something, or experiencing something here. Yeah. And we've also got 3 more programs that are going to be going into market. Are you ready to start a business? This is another quiz funnel that I'm working on with James and his team to make sure that everybody has all of the stuff pre-aligned. So when they come to the GCEDC to apply for some sort of funding, that there is a dossier created on. It allows us to capture their information at a stage-by-stage basis and integrate it into our new content management system. And then there are off-ramps. So first question might be, do you have a business plan? No? Okay, well, here's a link to our free business plan template that we offer as an ebook. Does that business plan contain this, this, and this? If they say yes. If there's a no, negative answer, we have off-ramps so that we can then guide them to get as much information and get them to as much training and resources as possible before they spend a lot of time filling out something that they're really not qualified for, or that they need to have more training. Okay. And the Business Amplifier Program and Targeted Industry Development are things that we've got coming out for later in the year, where we're going to be hopefully holding some master classes and some workshops on helping small businesses really accelerate what they're doing and being able to make sure they're all aware of the programs that the EDC offers. And then we have some budget set aside to go after targeted industries that we may feel, wow, this is something that's a real opportunity that we want to have here. We've got the workforce, we've got the space. We've got, it would really be a great fit for the town. So that is basically it in a nutshell, and I kept it just, well, I think there's some driving issues, so I think I did make my half an hour.
You do.
I think you did a good job. It's great, thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah. Again, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, reach out to me. If you don't have my contact information, reach out to James or Terry, and happy to help with anything like that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Appreciate all that you're doing, really,
Thank you.
getting the word out.
Where you going?
All right. Yeah. No further questions. To adjourn.
I make a motion. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.
What?
Thank you, everyone.
Second it? No, please.
Oh.